It looks like the Heisman right now is a two-man race. Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota. And famous Jameis just keeps picking up accolades, and this might be my favorite. After throwing for over 400 yards, contributing 4 touchdowns in that win over Clemson, Jameis Winston has been named, Clinton, ready for this, the Arby's League of Brisket Smoking Player of the Week. That is the best name for an award ever.
I think he deserves all awards. You know, if I had an opportunity to go out and create an award, I would give it to Jameis too. I think he's playing lights out right now.
And if that award includes a roast beef sandwich, I would like to sign up for being.
Matter of fact, I'm going to give my award to you, Jeff. I'll get your Arby's roast beef sandwich.
Now, in the name of transparency, we should say Total College Sports, which helps name the weekly RB League of Brisket Smoking Player of the Week. It's actually owned by the same parent company as the ACCDN. After the Noles performance, you'd think everyone, even the most diehard Tigers fans, would recognize who the best team is in the ACC right now. But at his press conference yesterday, Dabo Swinney said if the schools played 10 times, they would each win 5 times. Clinton, do you agree with that?
As much as I love Dabo, I don't agree. I think he saw a totally different game than what we watched on Saturday night, primetime television. I think Florida State has separated themselves from every team in college football, and that including Clemson. So I don't know what game plan he saw, but when you go back and look at film, it's never as bad as you think, and it's never as good as you think. So.
Now, I decided I had to check this out for myself, so I went to the SCACC Hoops game simulator created by friend of the show, John Pence. Florida State wins 83% of the time. And then Robert Reinhardt of the Wake Forest blog, Blogger So Dear, tells me that the Sagarin predictor says Florida State would win 72% of the time. 83%, 72%.
It's still more than 50%. And I would agree with them. I would agree with them.
I think the Noles definitely settled things. The North Carolina men's basketball team is trying to get Tar Heel fans fired up for their Midnight Madness, a.k.a. Late Night with Roy. That's this Friday. They released this Vine.
See you at late night.
And Roy was like looming over them, rather frightening, really.
I just think it's fun. I think it's good to see teams having fun. You know, I think when you look through college sports, so often you don't see teams having fun, and UNC has been doing a lot of that. So maybe we're in store for big things from them this year.
I think you're right. I think it is a sign that Roy really trusts this team going forward. There's no doubt about it. Now, former Duke player and assistant coach Chris Collins, he's now in his first season as head coach at Northwestern, and he and one of his walk-ons had a great moment we really wanted to share. Watch.
The guy through 12 practices that has done the best job of doing what he's supposed to do every day is James. You know, and that's why I'd like to say in front of the team right now that because of that, James is going to be put on full scholarship for this year.
From there, the guys all got up and gave him a hug. Montgomery then called his mom and his sister. There were a lot of tears, just a great moment. I mean, you've seen walk-ons, they don't always get appreciation.
I think this was such a heartfelt moment. I just don't see his reaction. I probably would have jumped through the ceiling like a cartoon, probably shot straight up and landed back on my feet. But for his teammates to give him recognition, that shows you the hard work is paying off, because you can truly tell that his teammates were happy for him.
So congrats to James Montgomery and good luck to Collins up in Evanston. And that is The Buzz.